welcome to the live stream. Hope you're ready for some medieval action, because that's what we're going to have as I look for more treaty members. And especially hello to you, Thomas. And you, Willisara, just now. How's it going? How do you run when you're doing WASD? It's peculiar. Shift obviously doesn't work. In fact, it makes you stop. I should figure out how to do that. Is there something to auto-run? That'd be great, wouldn't it? Hold position. Inventory, character. Ah, here we go. Toggle. Wait, what? Well, so much for that. How's it going, Gary? You should run with WASD. Probably toggled some option. Gar. Okay, this is weird. That's what it says. Toggle. What? Oh, the numpad. Now we got it. How's it going, everybody?
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
We had a coin to pay the toll.
I'd rather
to those
talk
bandits.
about your mother.
Many
There's
didn't.
nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know
Hey.
what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not
Okay,
talk
you
about
two.
your mother. That works for me.
Okay, you two. How about you break it up, huh?
I'm scared. When are we going home?
Probably never. I have to be... By the way, change subtitles to include floating NPC chatter. So, all the time then, huh? Audio... dialogue disabled... No. I guess it's in game. It would make more sense in freaking audio, wouldn't it? Okay, ambient dialogue. That's what you mean. And save it in. At least now I know how to run properly. I don't have to do this, just to run. I just have to tap this.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found.
Actually, I'm here on a quest.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Alright. Can I ask you a few questions? Are you keeping me from going in?
I'm just warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened.
Fair enough. Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tairn Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
That's interesting, Thomas. I'm guessing for a
It's
price,
just
right?
a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn
Robbed.
horde.
Okay. This looks important.
The Charters are still operating their...
On it.
Know that those who prey upon refugees do so under the pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated that the 3 bandit groups in the Northern Wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Byron's caution, lest you wind up another victim to these evil men. The reward for each service is 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look after his children in our hour of need. Interesting.
Oh, that's dedication.
Okay. Refugee.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Okay. Get rid of the tiny part and I'll consider it. Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Can you beat that off, sister? Agreed. Well, Sarah is making me want to side with the refugees just to spite him, if I'm being honest. You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Well, it would be better to have something at all. I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
And hear more belly aching? I'd rather take my goods back to Denerim.
I tried my best. Time to go, priest.
Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
Would you rather
A
have
fine
nothing?
sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serves that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes?
Hey, I tried. And a discount. Don't worry about it. I hate the self-righteous. I hear him killing me too. Oh, that's messed up. And a discount.
Right. Fair enough. But only you.
Let's see what you have then.
This way. And beware the urchins. They have grabby little hands.
I see. Huh, sells for 12 of those and 50 of those. How many of those do I have? It's gotta be somewhere on here. Oh wait, that's my party inventory. Never mind then. Can I even afford any of this crap? Lesser injury kit. Yeah, you can kill a lot of NPCs, even quest givers, a little something they took from Baldur's Gate, although in... Fair enough. Did you enjoy that? How's it
And
going?
Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Huh. Greetings? You don't talk very much, do you?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's Chanter Devons.
What's a chanter?
One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
Huh. It's like a vow of silence then? He can't talk normally?
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste.
Huh. A chanter says what?
What?
Oh, you got him to speak. Ha!
What hath man's sin wrought?
Oh, he cheated.
Have anything of interest on the board?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Technically, it would still be a mod. It would just be a standalone mod. Although I suppose in that sense you could say that Hex and Heretic and Strife are mods too. So that's a good point that I just thought of there. If you can consider Hex and Heretic and Strife
Just how
standalone
smart
games, I
Amabari
guess you
is
could
supposed
consider
to
this a
be,
standalone
anyway.
game. Just using
Do you
Id
think
Tech
they
1.
understand everything we say?
Yeah, it's complicated.
Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Are you okay? Well, what? Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I would not talk, Elisera. I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Thanks. More than just plants. And learning how to make poultices.
Do
That
you
could
really
be
know what's going on here?
that could be useful
The
in
blight,
itself.
the Civil War. I really wonder how much of it you understand.
Got a brother that fell at Ostagar.
Hey,
Hope we're
Thomas.
not next.
If you want to get back at him, just call him the D-bag,
All special.
because that's basically what he is.
Even
That's
you,
basically his
especially
one
in
defining
some
character
ways.
trait.
You
You'll find
are
that
the
out pretty
Mafari.
fast.
You guard one of the most important people.
What?
Yeah, it depends on who's asking.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
I know. D-Touch was actually sold on the Android store for a price.
That marshman stole from me. I know it.
Too bad I can't resolve this. But you know, you can't always resolve everything. Sometimes it's basically just up in the air. Or maybe I have to talk to
Do
them.
not seem a refugee. Were you part of the army?
Basically.
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Indeed.
Gebasitisra, Mara de Starit, Mera de Twasit, Abana Kyun, Maras Shokra, Anan Sam Kyun.
You mean this guy? I didn't want to interrupt him.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
You're not human? You're a prisoner. Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Den. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
You know it'd be hilarious if those two ended up being lovers or something? It seems like that's what so many stories go up to. They act like they hate each other and then they don't. As far as assets is what they are called, Thomas, the licenses uncover that, so yes, if it's not copyrighted, they can charge. Indeed. I find myself in need of skilled help here. What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
No, not to me. Who did you murder? Are you guilty? Well, maybe I should ask if he's guilty before I ask who he murdered, as if he was guilty. Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
If you feel guilty about the murder, why did you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Why the children? That's horrible.
I agree.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
I know, Elisera, but haven't you ever seen stories where they act like they hate each other and then they end up becoming extremely close? That's in so many stories, including one that you really hate. You can help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Well, in this case, I was referring to Star Wars. Because Leia acts like she hates Han, and then they end up together. Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
You love being sarcastic, don't you? I'm guessing, Elisera, I'm guessing you love her, don't you? Because she acts a lot like you. Right, make active. I guess I better see about getting him released.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
You don't like her because she's weak. I meant her personality. What do you need traps for?
Old Man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Okay. Why don't you just buy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
Sorry, I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
It's no problem. Take it easy. What the? Is this the one I have to talk to?
So Terran Logain is the new regent?
Never mind then.
Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
But I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire country fighting over the throne.
What's wrong, boy? Oh, that's great. Can you do something about this gory mess? Did he just lick me clean? You need to go to the Chantry. Not before you will be accused for everything wrong in this world. Did you see anything interesting? Brought you a tattered old book. Some of the pages have been chewed. Continue. Thanks. I guess. Where's the Chantry at? Is it this way? Ah, that looks like it would be a Chantry. Assuming by Chantry, you mean church.
There is no hope! The legions of evil are on your doorstep! They will feast upon our hearts! There is nowhere to run! This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts! Please, you're scaring the children! Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands! There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This man bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
This guy's insane. Why don't you keep your voice down? Why don't you keep your voice down, pal?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people! I will not be silent! Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The Ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
You waste my time, continue ranting, that's enough, this ends now. Don't be a fool, Darkspawn can't be defeated. You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn!
Okay, don't be a fool. Must have been horrible. How did you escape?
No! I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn!
I'm not evil. Please, won't you talk to me?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off.
Alright, Tommy. I'm sorry for your loss. You're not honoring her death by acting like this.
Are you calling me a coward?
I'm calling you crazy. I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
Our courage? But there's nothing we can do.
If you believe that, it must be true. Such cowardice sickens me. Then lay down and die. Okay, if you believe that, it must be true.
Then, what shall we do? We must try to go north somehow.
Your king is dead! There is no hope!
No, the next heir to the throne is right next to you.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Okay. I'd rather not threaten people's lives. Do I look like a refugee to you?
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Alright. Did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that.
Sort of. Can you tell me anything about the caged Qunari?
Is he still alive? The revered mother put him there a few weeks back. He'll be dead soon enough.
Okay. Who's in charge of this chantry?
The revered mother runs the chantry itself, and Sir Brian heads the Templars stationed here.
Okay. Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
You too. For what it's worth. It probably is like H.P. Lovecraft, Tom.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers.
Let's just hope we don't get attacked by Cthulhu.
We are the only hope of protection this village has now.
Where's the mother at?
The Maker spoke. Chant of light
Brother.
scattered in the darkness.
Chantry
Word
brother,
to
Chantry
spare
brother.
Fear and ignorance.
Where is she?
Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted.
Ah, probably in the arrow.
Those who seek redemption be delivered.
Yeah, that might be it. Revered mother. There she is.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
What tithe is acceptable? Who are you? What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
I'm sorry, but I only have 10 silver.
1 out of 1 is a more generous gift than 10 out of thousands. What can I do for you then?
I'm a Grey Warden. I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
Outlaws? What do you mean?
You have not heard. The Tairn claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the King's death. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else...
I want to talk about Sten, the Qunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
That's interesting, Tommy. Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him?
If you prefer, I could invoke the right of conscription. If not, I will kill him. Problem solved.
No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
But the Darkspawn are the real enemy here.
The Maker cares no less for that Qunari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day.
Oh, great. That was the wrong answer, wasn't it?
Yes? What can I do for you now? Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
I'm aware. What if this causes an incident with his people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
Will you not reconsider your stance?
I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Qunari to his fate.
I will not argue. Give me the key to Sten's cage or die. I guess I have no choice.
Now we threaten priests. How fun!
Whoa, whoa! Let's...
What is the meaning of...
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important
I'm gonna try this again. No, you either need high cunning, high strength, or there's another character you don't need in your party can release him.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like...
I have nothing to
I
offer.
understand. What can I do for you, then?
Okay.
It might have been kinder to execute him.
I want him
but
free and I
leave
might have
his
use
fate to
for
the-
him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I've come to return him to his people.
That seems highly unlikely. Do you have any sort of papers to corroborate your story?
My father was Tern Kusland. Will you trust that?
Be that as it may, I cannot release a murderer simply because you are of noble birth. Be reasonable.
I am a Grey Warden in need against the Darkspawn.
A Grey Warden? Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our heads.
Let me take the Qunari and fight the Darkspawn.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement.
If you
Are
prefer,
you
I could
certain
invoke
you
the
can
right of
control
conscription.
No, I cannot. There will be
Frick.
too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
I guess I have no choice.
Now?
I see. And if not, I am to be assaulted. Is this what we have come to?
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
I have more important matters to concern me. Here, take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
Alistar greatly disapproves.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I just thought you might need to talk. That doesn't mean I don't mourn his loss. He was like a father to you, I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from
So
the
there's
beginning.
no way to get this other guy to join without getting
Any of us could
Alistar
die
to
in
hate your
battle.
guts?
I shouldn't have lost it. Not when so much is riding on us. Not with the Blight and...
Well,
and
other than
everything.
raising my cunning, but I can't do that.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
He saved your life by sending you to the tower.
Yes. I know. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
My entire family was murdered just recently. Ah, son of a... Well, screw this. The game just crashed. Lovely time for it to be doing that, too. Damn it. And it won't even let me close it. CPU 91%. That doesn't even make any sense. This isn't even a demanding game. This is an old game. Why would it be using 91% of my CPU? Why would it need to? Getting this to 60 frames per second should be a cakewalk. Just saying. Very well, I'll do your suggestion then.
Delivered. But those who have sinned, be forgiven.
That's actually a pretty interesting tactic. Because it could allow me to just, you know, flip-flop depending on who's in my antivirus or just some infinite loop. It freezes. It becomes non-responsive. That's what happens. I don't have any antiviruses running. In fact, I closed down Malwarebytes before I did this. And I restarted my computer, in case you were going to ask.
Oh, blast it.
Frick.
Yes.
Ah, right.
Blast it.
There we go. The story in question is called The Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath. Oh, sorry, Amando. I was a little too busy and I didn't even notice you. Okay, then. You're one weird man, Armando. Alright, Tommy. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. You have got to be freaking kidding me. It literally crashed again. And the memory is only 47% too, so you can't even claim it's that. What kind of bullcrap is this? I swear, this game hate... Oh. Clicked the wrong thing. Whoops. Force of habit. Yes, blah, blah, blah. I do want to run it. Now, can we get the show over with already? I'll try setting it to high priority. Maybe that'll actually make it devote more resources to it. Maybe. I won't hold out any hope, though. This is bullcrap for sure, though. I wonder why you can't change parties indoors. Seems kind of silly.
Oh, blast it.
Maybe something it relies on is outdated and or unauthorized. I doubt that. I have the game started with admin privileges. So it's not like it can't be authorized. And yes, the game was very outdated, but that shouldn't cause it to crash.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend?
I have nothing to offer.
What can I do for you, then?
The Quarry you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker.
Is there any way I can convince you to release
Then
him?
his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I think you should reconsider that stance now.
Now we threaten priests. How fun!
How dare you? I will not be bullied by anyone, least of all the likes of you. Get out before I call the Templars.
Perhaps I should have said that I'm a Grey Warden.
Then the Tern was right. Grey Wardens are no...
Oh, well that was just great. Apparently threatening her right off the bat is bad too.
Chantry, my friend. What can I do for you then? Then his next victims might count your custody. And who might you be?
My father was turned Kuzlin. Would you trust that?
Be that as it may, I cannot release a murderer simply because you are of noble birth. A Grey Warden. Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our head. To defend against the Blight. Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can... No, I cannot.
Now we threaten priests. How fun!
How dare you? I will
Are
not...
you kidding?
Get out before I call the Templars. You threaten me. Be gone and pray to the Maker for forgiveness.
Well, that was bullcrap. Apparently I couldn't get rid of Alistar. Because apparently I need his strength. His combined strength. This is ridiculous. And the game crashed again, of course, because that's a thing. I'm getting the feeling that this is hopeless, Ilisera. This can't be done. Do not set anything to high priority. Ignore that request. Why? Why not? No.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend?
Forget it.
You look like you have salvaged
Forget
more
this.
of value than most who make it here. What can I do for you, then? You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Now, if... It might have been... Now, if there is nothing else...
Screw this. I guess he'll just rot in his cage. At least for now. Can't do anything about it.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach. I am Sir Donald, knight in the court of Arl Eamon in Redcliffe. Or I was, prior to his misfortune.
I figured setting it a high priority would devote more resources to it. That was my logic. And I'm Din.
A pleasure, my lord. Now then, what can I do for you?
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn? You said something happened to Arl Eamon?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Okay. So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Okay, tell me more about the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Perhaps I could help you?
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Your friend Sir Hendrik is dead. I have found something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend. I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Far too many. I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
I would prefer not to say.
Whatever the reason, the Arl won't be seeing anyone until he's recovered. You can travel to Redcliffe if you like. Perhaps he has recovered. Or perhaps his son might assist you. If nothing else, I am certain you will be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
No problem. Always good to set the record straight. Nope, I can't do that. I didn't actually level up. It's just telling me to get it on with and go into the skills. Alright, let's get him back.
Yes.
Let's see if I can improve my standing with him.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Dukin?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't.
I mean, I don't mourn his
Any of us
loss.
could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost
Wait.
it. Not when so much is riding on us. Not with the blight, and I'd like to have a proper funeral. I suppose he did. Yes. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die?
My entire
Not that I
family
mean
was murdered
crying,
just recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Fair enough. Anytime, Alistair. Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Good. I got him to approve of that, at least. Okay, would you prefer that I get him then? I just don't get what I'm supposed to be doing here. At least I got him up to +5, so... Minus 14 won't be as big of a deal. It'll be minus 9 overall. Although apparently one of the Dragon Age games really cheapens it by just letting you buy gifts with a DLC.
What can I do for you now? Again, you are quite fascinated with the creature. Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that... No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for... Yes? What can I... Again, we have already discussed this and I told...
Now we threaten priests. How fun!
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get out of hand here.
What is the meaning of this? You would threaten me with violence?
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important mission. Let us take the Qunari off your hands. I beg you.
I see.
At least he didn't directly threaten to hurt her.
Is this what we have come to?
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
I have more important matters to concern me. Here, take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
Huh. He doesn't disapprove nearly as much. I guess not threatening her directly with violence gives him 1 point less of disapproval. Alright, then let's just get the hell out of here. I suppose this is the more realistic path, right? You can't always be the good guy. Sometimes you have to make morally... Sometimes maybe you have to do some things that are questionable. To do the right thing, ultimately.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother? You poor thing. Did you and your mother get separated?
Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Oh, be quiet, Elisera. Yes, well, good luck with that.
She'll come soon, right? She wouldn't leave me here all alone. Mother, where are you?
Well, the kid left.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company?
Good point, Thomas.
Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
I guess you could say I'm more like neutral good. I try to be orderly when I can, but chaotic when I can't. Sometimes you have to lay it down.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
Does it matter? You can be free. I stole the key from her? No, you didn't. You used intimidation. She agreed to release you into my custody.
Somehow that seems unlikely. It matters little, however. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Technically, she did. By force. Very well. I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Guess that will do. And what if I don't lead you to your atonement? And if you annoy me and I decide to kill you? Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Indeed. Well, I guess I'll just send Alistair home. Sorry, Alistair.
Oh, blast it.
Yes.
Lying won't work without cunning. Well, technically it wasn't even a lie. It's weird how the game considers it a lie. She did give it to me willingly. I just had to put a blade against her throat to make it happen. It counts. Lothering. Alright, the Blight. I'm guessing this is more important. Great deal as he learns about betrayal, the fabled dwarven cities. You know what? I want that. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to do that quest now. Because, you know, the dwarven people are pretty cool. They're basically like the ones from Lord of the Rings, which means they got beards and they typically are just pretty awesome.
Someone help us!
Great. Bandits, huh? No, those are flies. Let's see. What do you got? Threaten. Huh. Precise striking. No two-handed weapon equipped. Sure, I'll give him a weapon. What do I have that I can... Tier 2. A great sword. A balanced great sword, two-handed. Sure, let's go with this. That ought to be good for him. Now you can do something. Attempts to hinder a target's ability to fight back rather than going for a killing blow. Indomitable. Getting a slight increase to attack damage while being immune to... that's pretty cool. Vulnerability Hex. Disorient. Cool. Shield pummel that guy. Oh crap. I'm about to die. Let's finish out this guy first. Take this. Nice. Now we just gotta deal with these two idiots. Dude. Attack.
It is done.
Achievement unlocked. Grey Warden. Because, you know, we weren't a Grey Warden before.
This should be easy enough.
Indeed. Blood Mage. Sealed letter, huh?
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
I take it you're the dwarves people?
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Huh. It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along. I'm not going the same way, trust me. It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
I was hoping you'd tell me where you'd help me find your people.
Hello.
Let's get started.
Don't worry, I'll help you out there. Let me just pick their corpses dry. Go to camp, he'll follow you. Okay, then. Inventory full. Crap. Dagnabbit. And sell you stuff and enchant stuff. Okay, then. I assume the merchant from before? I should go to him and sell something? So how's everyone? The entire operation, okay, you can remove inventory by dragging from your inventory. Buy backpack. I know you can remove stuff from your inventory, but I don't want to get rid of anything. If I can sell it. I'd rather just sell crap and get money. You'll waste otherwise. Just refugees. Not to say that in a callous way, but I need someone to sell to. There's the merchant from before.
Oh, friend. Care to take advantage of your discount?
I would indeed.
This way.
Let's see. Dwarven Axe. Damage 6. actually, what do I have? Maybe I should see if there's anything I can grab. Okay, damage 7.70. I'm pretty sure that does more damage than all the other crap here. Right? Besides the greatsword, but that's a two-handed weapon. Not exactly for me. Longsword. Damage 7. So anything below 7.70 can just be gotten rid of right now.
Oh, friend. Care to take...
I would indeed. Ah, frick, I accidentally
Oh,
pressed
friend.
escape too many times.
Care to take it this way. And...
There we go. Okay, axe. Only does 6 damage, so... Bye-bye. Enchanted dagger. Huh. That's interesting. Nah, probably wouldn't be enough. Damage 6. That's interesting, but no. Right, that's the one that does 11 damage, but it's two-handed. That's weaker. Sell both of them. Darkspawn mace. Huh. Nay. Nay, no thanks. Short bow, long bow. Huh, look at that. Guess we'll just sell all of them. Those are pretty good, especially that one. That one's really good. Yeah, I could always just sell these. Greyspawn staff. Requires 18 magic, plus 1 spell power, spirit damage. Huh. Maybe I should give that to Morgan. Studded leather gloves. Armor 0.5. I'm guessing that's weak. Cure. Right, that gives you more. So obviously get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Well, that's shortened my inventory at least a little bit. Wait, I want her. Is she holding anything? Okay, she's holding a magic staff. Damage 4.8. Okay, that's actually better than what this is. Spell power 3. Spell power 2. Yeah, it's just weak all around. Now sell to
Oh,
him.
friend. Care to take advantage of...
There you go. There we go. Ah, he's level 6 now. Good. What was it that I was going to get but didn't have the level for? I mean the skills for? What the hell? That's weird. Well, let me scroll up and down. Combat tactics. Coercion. Ah, I see. Convince others to change their views. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, whereas cunning contributes to a more coercion, stealing, trap making, survival, herbalism, poison making, combat tactics. Interesting. Yeah, I'll go with this. Ah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Overpower, 25 strength required. So what I should level up is my strength. Even though that still won't help me. I still can't get it. Kinda sucks. Huh. Nah. There wouldn't be much point in doing this. Ah, I would like that, actually. Okay, I'm going. At least I got enough stuff now. Sold enough stuff, I mean. I had way too much useless crap. Nice wheat fields. What the hell? There's a battle? A rogue. Okay. Ah, mining shot. You son of a... What a load of crap. There you go. Excellent. Crap, they're all attacking me. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, crap, someone died. It was me. It was my main guy. Damn it. Holy crap, what's this? Well, are we out of our element here? What the hell? What's this? How is this happening? He's too strong? He's probably injured. Damn it. Okay, he might be. Maybe it's because he was in a cage. Threaten. Indomitable, immune to stun and knockdown. Where's the injury? Stamina, minus 30%. Wearing armor causes fatigue. Armor... I don't see injured. At least not around him. Strange. Oh, I guess it was a positive aura. Yes, indeed. That would seem to be the case. Oh, and now he tells me. I better be careful. Maybe we can just get past them. They're over there, I run over here. No problem. Let's just avoid each other completely. That's not to say I don't think I can win, it's just that I don't feel like fighting them. And dying a million times. Let's just get the hell out of here. You said go to camp, he will follow you. Huh. I see.
Bad dreams, huh?
Apparently my guy's getting nightmares. It seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Got it. The Archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon.
So that's why it's called Dragon Age.
Eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
It was crazy. Any other surprises I should know about? Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Yeah, probably. But first... Oh look, he approves of that. Isn't that nice? Hello, Queel. Oh great, they don't like each other, do they? Or they're just establishing dominance. It's like two dogs meeting for the first time. Watch Stead and Queel.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Okay, well, they got along now. That was cute. Petqueel. How to increase your dog's approval. Huh. Who are you?
Ah, it's good to see
Oh,
you,
right.
my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec, at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Sure. You're free to stay. Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Thanks. Still stuck on that, huh? I guess nothing else happened.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Well, now that you... So what's your story exactly?
Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. Dwarven merchants are common enough on these roads, aren't they?
Have you heard any rumors?
I hear that Tir Loghain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out at Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Alright, let me see your wares. Actually, heard any other rumors?
I hear tell they held a funeral in Denerim for King Keelan. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable.
I know.
That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
I should go.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
Sure thing. Maybe I should try to get some more approval with Alistar.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
So you said Arl Eamon raised you?
Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
Very funny. That's not what I remember you telling Flemeth.
Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arl Eamon wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
Why did he send you off to the Chantry?
Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
I see. Wasn't it inappropriate for the Arl to raise an orphan? What an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself.
I can see why she's threatened by your presence, because apparently your presence can make things crash. This is just ridiculous. I don't even know why I have NVIDIA Experience open. Let's just close that. It's just another program, probably adding to the strain. Maybe I should monitor the performance. That way when it crashes inevitably again, at least I'll be able to see what might be the cause. Pretty sure it's bad driver somewhere.
What do you need? Ask away. Did I say that? I meant he was good to me, and he didn't have to be.
Are you kidding me? And nothing's at 100%. My CPU's at 62%, the memory is at 43%. The GPU's like 3%. It's barely even being utilized. Well, okay, that's because it crashed, of course. It did spike, but That was like nothing. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. No. I'm not just gonna live stream something else halfway through. I mean, maybe I won't go back to it next week, if that's what you mean, but I may as well just cut off the live stream early if that's gonna happen. I have to be able to talk to them about the dwarven
Hello.
recruitment.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Interesting. Okay, what enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Someone's happy. Farewell. Okay, quest complete. That was a weird quest. Okay. Make active. That one was already active. Where do I go then? Do I just have to go off to fast travel? Right, that's just a lake. There's Morgan. Right, it's over here. As usual. Area transition.
Yes.
Eh.
Indeed.
Right. Good boy. Where the hell do I go? It says something about the underground. Outskirts. Let me read exactly what this says. Fabled dwarven city of Orzammar. You need to travel deep underground. How would I even know where to go? Ah, frick.
Yes.
Yes.
Blasted.
Indeed.
Where's the underground? This is weird. You think those two would have some idea, but it won't come up if you talk to them. Oh well, we can try it again, right?
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
What's your story exactly?
Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. That's what I've
Indeed.
heard on the road, anyhow. Some folks aren't happy about Tyrn Loghain being named regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Loghain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. It's not just Darkspawn in the Horde, you know that? There are people with him. Folks who are sick with the blood.
But where do I go
and
to
their
actually fulfill the
minds
quest?
are all twisted and mad. I heard tell of a man meeting his own brother on the field, yet when he called out to him, his brother didn't even recognize him and just attacked. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, that's a damn shame. We can start with Orzammar. Oh, that's actually on the map? My
Yes.
mistake, I guess I didn't see it.
Indeed.
Let's see, Orzammar, Redcliffe Castle, Flemeth's Hut. I don't see it anywhere. What are you talking about? Let's see, Imperial Highway, Circle of Magi, the Edge of the Hunterlands, Local Legends, Fishing Village. Yeah, I won't let you go anywhere. Dragon's Peak. Imperial Highway? Is that what that says? Oh, Frostback Mountains lead to it. Thank you for finally telling me. Really appreciate it. Ah, it's like Baldur's Gate, where sometimes you randomly go into a battle. There we go. You. Mighty Blow. You. Drain life. From that one. You. Dread Howl. There we are. Nicely done. Now attack that one. I probably should have attacked it from the get-go. Try this. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, that was a close one. Taking out the Alpha Horse was a good idea. There you go. There's no more to go. Well done, my team. Items received. Mighty Blow, I remember a story about it. Cool. Very cool. Just some money. A trap. And I triggered it. Well, I triggered a different one. Didn't even see it. But then again, that's the point of a trap, right? Did you try... Way to go, man. Way to go. I guess I can't be too condescending. Again? Okay, now I can be a little condescending. Alright, let's move on. Frostback Mountain Pass. Excellent. Huh. Bounty hunters, huh? Oh, lovely. It's because they're Grey Wardens, right? Douchebags. Right, he's currently using Blow, Lightning, Mind Blast. Horror. Attack that one. Dread Howl. Alright, let's do this. Excellent. Ah, crap, he died. Damn it. These guys are freaking... These guys are tough as hell. I guess when the game isn't crashing, I'm just straight up dying. I guess we better prepare ourselves, huh? Perhaps you should go in first. Mind Sphere. Mind Blast. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna use this. You have got to be kidding me. I'm like 3 freaking seconds. I didn't have enough time to react to it. There's got to be something. Damn it. This is bad. This really sucks. Let's see. Spider shape. Use this.
Logate.
You. Shield pummel. Damn it. Hey, could you get some of these guys up my back? For crying out loud. Didn't even get a chance to heal myself. What is the point? What is the point of even having freaking poultices if you die before you can use it? I'm gonna go with none. Vulnerability hex. Herbalism. That's interesting. Lesser poultice. We don't have a flask. That sucks. Lightning. You. Dreadhowl. Keep doing what you're doing, pal. Shield defense. Gotta be kidding. Ah, damn it. Dare we attempt to go? This is ridiculous, though. And 3 of them are dead. Again. Hey, Lil Sarah, did you know about this? Did you know that I would be overwhelmed with people that are ridiculously strong? Way too strong for me to take on? You didn't count on this, did you? I can't imagine you did. Then again, I could be wrong. Sure, let's make this one active.
On it.
It can't be as bad. Okay, is a highly respected noble, believes, so learns about Logan's betrayal. Redcliffe. Got it. Where's Redcliffe? Gotta be somewhere around here. Ah, here we go. How did you manage to solo them at level 2? What kind of insane tactics did you use? Because they killed me almost instantly. How could you get past that? That's ridiculous. Well, hopefully Redcliffe will be more hospitable. No, won't do me any good.
I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it.
I don't feel like dying a
Have you
million
come to help
times. I'm on an important business. I need to see Arl Eamon.
The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
What are you talking about? Heard what? I heard he's sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Would you like me to help?
Everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified
I don't believe you.
I should take you to Ban Tegan.
Unless you tell me exactly
He's
how
all
you
that's
did
holding
it.
us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
Yes, sir. Well, at least I'm making progress. It's something. Hopefully by the time I actually reach those guys, if I play more of this, because the game loves crashing sometimes.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
Okay, I came to see Arl Eamon.
You're here to see my brother? I see. Is it important business?
Okay, yep. I suppose it's also private. No, of course not. I'm here on a whim. I certainly think so.
Fair enough. Unfortunately, you have come at an inopportune time. Ill luck plagues the village, and the Arl is taken to his bed with sickness. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts.
In other words, it wouldn't work for me.
The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
I can help you drive them back.
There are no Darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
What would you have us do instead? If there's a chance to rescue the Arl, we have to try.
Yet helping these humans does nothing of the sort.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess.
You have got to be kidding me. Sarah, I don't think I'm going to do any more live streams of this. At least not unless I can figure out what the hell's causing it to crash so aggressively. And you can blame my computer. You can say it's just my fault because Dragon Age and Dark Souls love to crash, but believe it or not, a lot of games I play don't have crashing problems. I mean, sure, there are games that crash every now and again, but this is just ridiculous. I'm sure you can agree with that.
I thought... Have you come to help us? The Arl? Then you don't know?
You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. You're here to see my brother?
Yep.
The attack started a few nights ago.
There are no Darkspawn here.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess.
Nah,
Thomas, please tell
Gary's
Murdoch
too
what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Okay. I want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
Okay, what exactly are these things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead? Spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Okay. So what happens after this battle's over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
Alright. I should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Oh good, it's saved. A village under siege.
Let us...
Obviously this is an important mission. At least I think it is. It's certainly under the main quests. Alright, let's do this. Better save that again.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off, do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Or better yet, pick up a blade and avenge him.
I understand, I do. I'm just so afraid for him.
Silence, girl.
Huh.
You want the children to hear you?
The night is coming.
And tell him of our contrition.
Well, I guess I just found a new mission.
Don't worry. Everything will be alright.
I certainly want to help out with that. Ilisara doesn't want me, quote-unquote, playing Jesus, but
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle,
I'm not just going to leave a kid.
Tell them so you're the fellow who's here to help. Mind if I ask what makes you so special that you think you'll be able to help us?
Wow, that's messed up. Because I'm a skilled warrior, that's why.
Oh, how nice of you to drop by and grace us with your magnificence. Maybe later you could show us which end of our swords to hold.
Would this be before or after we save your sorry hides?
We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing. Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
You can call me Din. Have faith, good men. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I really do. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
What can I do to help? How is morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Sounds like it. Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Good point. Now, where is this smithy? Might help if I knew where things are. Okay, someone's home, the chantry, the tavern, smithy. Right back where I came from. I need to check the map more often. Here's the old smithy's place. But he's locked it.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Owen the blacksmith? I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd rather not speak to a door. Can I come in?
Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go.
How's it going, Bad Cold? I need to talk about repairs for the militia. Please, I just want to talk to you.
All right, all right. I don't know why you're so determined. Here, I'll get the locks.
Awesome. Well, I talked my way into there. Better than nothing. I guess that's an easier check.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Call me Din.
Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Okay. The militia needs your help desperately.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me?
I'll make sure he helps you.
Valena is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
If you smith their stuff, there's a chance we can do it. I will rescue your daughter. Or you could work to help save her.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
I intend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that.
I do.
Tell you what. If you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter.
You're damn right I will. I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing.
And I didn't believe him either.
Good point.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I'll bring you back what's left to her. I promise you I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Let's hope not.
Wow, those two are a lot alike.
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose...
Those two hate...
find some iron. Maybe at the mill.
God almighty, this game does not want to cooperate with me. That's pissing me off. At least one nice thing is that you can at least use escape to skip through the dialogue. When I did a Let's Play of the Telltale Batman game, I literally couldn't get past the frickin' dining scene because you couldn't skip at all, and of course it always crashes after a set amount of time. Well, you know, random amount of time, but you get what I mean.
So I'll let you in. You want it? Anyhow, my name's...
She needs help
my
desperately.
girl, Velena.
I will rescue your
She's
daughter.
one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the... I'm an old man. Tell you what.
I'll do my best.
If you want me to do repairs, I want to promise.
I said nothing to...
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
No problem. Lost in the castle. Well, we planning on going into the castle anyway. May as well find her while we're there, right? Okay, everything's set up.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say.
Hey, if you're good
I'll
enough, you
send
can.
one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
All right. We're not only ready, Murdoch, we're gonna win.
We'll do our best. We'll fight until we can't fight anymore, however long that is.
I still need to speak to... is there anything else I can do? I'll be back. I need to check on something.
Let's hope we see morning.
Right. Okay, let's see if I can do that. That missing child quest. Ah, it's over there. Is that Homer? Right, you said that a while ago. Okay, I gotta figure out... Okay, it's this way. Unfortunately, there's no arrow visibly on the
Stop looking at me,
screen.
mongrel. I have nothing you want.
Aw.
Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast?
Quit being cruel.
Can you not tell when you are not wanted?
That is messed
I
up.
enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves.
Wow, she is being harsh.
And he persists. Maddening!
Oh no, he's trolling her. He didn't like the trash talk, so now he's just messing with her. I'd do the same thing if I was him. If she insults me like that, I would never let her hear the end of it.
You ate my entire bag of herbs, you foolish dog. Do not think I am unaware of where it went. It is your own fault for being so entirely gluttonous. Several of those herbs were poisonous. You should be pleased they did not kill you. Do not be ridiculous. I'm certainly not going to give you more, even if I did have more to give. Oh, you have some nerve, creature, and your breath leaves much to be desired. Off you go.
Why are you being so cruel to my
We
dog?
shall see. I promise nothing.
Okay then. I guess that's something.
Greetings to you. I was curious about the stranger Bantegan placed in charge of our defense, but now I see his reasoning. You are obviously far from ordinary. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
That would be proper. I am a Terran's son.
Very well then, my lord. I am humbly at your service. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with fortune in the Maker's favor, perhaps all is not yet lost.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures.
That could
Otherwise,
help.
I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Good point. I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Carry on.
As you wish, my lord. May God watch over you.
Indeed. Same to you. I thought I was doing the kid one, though. Yeah, it's marked as active, but I don't see anything here, particularly. What the hell? Oh. That's why it won't let me move the map. Oh, it just won't let you move the map, period. How do you move it? Yeah, forget it. Oh. Game's crashing. Great. Just freaking great. Yeah, I'm definitely not live streaming this anymore. I'm sorry. But there is only so far I can take. I'll ask on the Steam forum, see if they can help. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's had it crash for Windows 10. You did say yourself, Illicera, that this listed Windows 7 as its recommended. So, knowing my luck, Windows 10 did something to break that.
No word from the castle? No, poorly still, as it has...
How do I do the kid quest?
To today's...
Is live chat still working? I can't tell because the last time I got any post in it is from Illicera asking if that's Homer. Yeah, it's a Steam version. Okay, just making sure that the chat works. Because that would be even more stupid if it wasn't. There must be some kind of button to make this, to move around this map, because it seems like you can't. I'm using WASD, I'm using the mouse, I'm trying to drag it by holding down one of the buttons. That's not working. Well, at least that works. Yeah, forget it. It's probably not important. Should probably just go to the Chancery. Fair enough, bad code. I won't complain personally because Mother
You are
Hannah.
a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
Okay, I have my own reasons to be here. I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
I would like... Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their
Game
sins
capture.
before they face their death.
Why do you ask?
What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power. He refuses to accept there is no such thing. I am no mage, and the Maker will not intervene with his power no matter how strong one's faith may be.
So what does protect against such evil?
I do not know. Certainly nothing that isn't tainted with the very foul magic Sir Perth seeks protection from.
Maybe game capture is making it crash? I don't know, I've done that with many games. Okay, are you saying the Maker has no power?
Of course not. The Maker could do whatever he wished, but he does not provide protection against evil just because one thinks he should. The Maker turned his back on us long ago for mankind's folly. We must earn his grace, not demand it.
Ah, it's one of those types. That sounds like a convenient excuse. Are you saying Sir Peth is presumptuous?
Sir Perth has a good heart and means well, but his hope exceeds reality. All I can do is pray for him and his men.
What is the harm in giving them hope? He will simply have to do without it then. What is the harm in giving them hope?
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
I didn't mean it like that. You'll help them and do it quickly. I suppose you were right. Well, I have nothing else to try. I'm going to go with bad code suggestion and try it with windowed captured. Pretty sure that's not going to help, but what else can we do, right? It's not like it can hurt anymore, right? And I have to change it to it. There, let's see if that helps. Probably not. Because knowing my luck, the game crashes on its own even when I don't have OBS on. I don't remember having it crash without OBS on, but that's because I've never actually played it long enough for it to crash. Oh wait, no, I think I do remember it crashing.
You are a stranger amongst us.
Okay, I cannot
yet
stand
you
by.
still... They are terrified of tonight's attack.
Needs protection.
What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to... He refuses to accept there is no such thing. The Maker turned his back on us long ago for man. Sir Perth has a good heart and me. You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
He will simply have to do without it then.
Indeed. I know Sir Perth means well, but I will not lie to him about something so important.
I know. I would like your blessing, Mother. Just how safe is the Chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the Chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Van Tegan is our only defense. Please,
I see.
Have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
I can't guarantee I'll win. I should go.
May the Maker watch over you, child.
So clearly, this was a fool's errand. She can't do anything to help in a tangible sense.
As you wish.
At least not in a visible sense. If the Maker does exist within this universe, did I just ran in front of an arrow. Good thing it doesn't work like that. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble. Well, it looks like there's nothing more that can be done. Well, so far so good. I don't want to jinx anything, but at least it's not crashing immediately, so we'll have to see over time if it actually made a difference. Who knows? Maybe I can do another live stream of it. I'll have to test on my own. Well, the child quest is nowhere to be found, at least as far as quest markers, so I guess I have no choice.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
I'm ready to make my stand here. You said you wanted holy... What is your status? I'm ready to make my stand here.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
I have some questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Make supplies. Tell me what happened here. You mentioned something about an urn. Tell me this quest for the sacred urn. I want to discuss something else. Carry on.
As you...
Yeah, screw it. Let's try it. I'll do a manual save. Let's see. Fight. Good name for it, right?
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at...
Ready to
there
make
is
my
still
stand
time
here.
before the sun
No,
goes.
I'm ready now.
Good luck to you then.
Couldn't we just storm the castle now? Not wait until nightfall? Why is it necessary? Is it because that's the only time the castle opens?
They're coming.
Indeed.
Get to your positions. Make ready.
Here it comes. This ought to be fun. Get the hell out of those creatures. We shall fight them off. Oh, great. The game is going haywire with the bitrate all of a sudden. Oh, they're behind me. Short shield pummel. You. Growl. You. Drain life. Sure, why not? Mighty blow. Walking corpse. Attack. Damn it. Get back here. Get back here, you coward. Oh, great. He's calling for backup. No, he's just giving up fighting me. Okay, come on. Attack, you idiot. Let's see if this helps. I restarted. Do your howl. Nice. Damn it, it didn't help. My internet connection must have gone to crap. Sorry, guys. Go to hell. Take this. Damn it. Right. Oh, she has no mana left. Well, that sucks. Just attack. Dude, it's right in front of you. Attack. Holy crap. They're too much. There are too many of them. They're starting to overwhelm us. Indomitable. Oh, this is bad. Individually, they're not that tough, but they're starting to become a real hassle. Oh, crap. 2 of them are dead. How in the hell? It's so overwhelming. Yeah, we're dead. So much for that. So much for friggin' that. I guess we may as well rush him. We're gonna have to fall back. Damn it. Everyone fall back. Idiots. You. Run. You. Run. You. Run. Actually, you. How? There. Now we can run. Dude, go back. Run out loud. Let's get the hell out of here. We need to fall back. We're gonna have split them up if we're gonna kill them. Let's see. Growl at that one. We are. Let's try to beat them. Clearly I can't beat them head on. I have to split them up. I can just lead them to the archers, that works too. Damn it. These things are tough. Shield pummel. Really? Ah, he did attack. The animation just looks wonky. It still looks wonky. I'm probably gonna get these men killed, but whatever, I don't have a choice. And I'm gonna get my own teammates killed because I don't have a choice. Damn it, this sucks. Eat up. I don't want any more to die. Shield up. Good attack. Oh. They're dead. Awesome. Okay. Now is he injured? He's injured, isn't he? Gaping wound. Let's use injury kit. Or not, because he doesn't know how to handle this. There we go. Good. Huh. I don't know. Still not leveled up yet. Well, it seemed to work. Maybe I can play more Dragon Age, or maybe it just decided it won't crash for now. Either way, it does seem tenable. Are there still more enemies up ahead? Or did we get them all this time? Oh, no, of course not. There are way too many of these, a-holes. Alright, let's do this. You, lightning, now. You, shield pummel. Now. We need to get that. We need to fall back. You, fall back. You, fall back. You, again, fall back. We have to lure them away. Well, lure them towards the archers. Lure them towards the other guys. We need some backup here. Damn it. It's ridiculous. There's a crap ton of them. Disorientate. Spider shape. Sure, let's go with spider shape. Kill them all. Oh, she's dead. Great. Wonderful. Get the hell out of here fast. There are too many of them. Idiots. Rushing to your deaths. Can't you see we have no hope of winning? Need to fall back. Come on, you moron. We need to run. We have no choice. Use freaking Poultice. This is the last one we got, but whatever. Alright, no one can't heal up now. Nice. Nicely done. Attack this one. Attack that one, you idiot. Okay, screw it. Attack this one. Damn it. Precise striking. Great, now another one is dead. These guys are just too much. Damn you. I don't even have any healing items anymore. They're all dead. They couldn't be avoided. My guy's an idiot and doesn't know how to attack.
I like bandages.
Thank goodness. Oh, great. She's still down. Where is she? Ah, she's right over there. There you are. How are you feeling? How are all of you doing? Okay. Torn jugular. Crushed arm. For frick's sake. No. I want you to use it, you idiot. Bleeding. Well, that's one way to go through all my injury kits. Am I right? That was a lot of them, though. Please tell me it's over, though. Nope, not quite. There was one straggler. It'll be a lot easier now. Consider this vengeance.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Knight, stay here and guard the path.
Come on! We need to hurry!
Got it. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, something's bringing them up from the lake. What the hell's that all about? Oh, great, there's a lot of them as usual. Man, this guy's an idiot. Oh, you have to right-click them. Guess I should have realized that. Everyone, attack with all your might. There we go, stun them all. Use the Dread Howl. Nice. That'll really help. Hopefully they don't go down again. Damn, there's a lot of them though. Militia. Militia are dying. Should have known that, but still. We don't mind if I make use of his corpse. There you go. Okay. A lot of the militia are dying. Murdoch. Ah, Murdoch's dead. Is that scripted? I get the feeling if it wasn't scripted, it would have been tagged as essential or something. Or maybe it was just a freak accident. And it can happen, but it isn't necessarily scripted. Crying out loud. Okay, you. Indomitable. Sunderhands. That might be good. shield defense. Like this. Attack. Die already. Anything you can do? I guess transforming into a spider will have to do. Nice. It is helping, I assume. Damn it, that corpse is right there. Right after bed. Nifty streak, my friend. Thanks. Defend. Idiots. Help them. Alright, one of my teammates is dead again. Him. Frick. Sten's dead again. Well, he was ready for death anyway. Maybe that's his atonement. That he'll have to face multiple times. Damn it. I don't even have any health poultices left. I have no way of healing him either. This sucks. Run out of vision, kids, too. Go after this one. And now she's dead. We're not gonna last much longer, are we? Was I not supposed to fight them? Was I just supposed to run past them? Because I get the feeling I'm doing this wrong. Nope, I probably was supposed to fight them, wasn't I? Yep, now they're all coming after me. Lovely. Damn it, how many allies do I actually freaking have? I'm guessing none. I'm guessing I'm the only one left, right? Yep, I'm the only one left. This is bullcrap. I'd like to put special emphasis on the fact that this is bullcrap. Damn it. Well, this is pointless. I think I'm just going to end it here. I really hope you enjoyed the Dragon Age live stream. I'm not sure what I'll live stream next, but I'm not even sure I'll be live streaming this in the future. What I do know is that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like failure. If you want to watch more videos of me doing things, of me going through games like this, I upload every single day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My next live stream will probably be Thursday at the same time as this. You can always subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to keep notified. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate you giving a like on it. And thank you so much for tuning in with me. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.